Do you have one of these valuable baseball cards in your collection? Probably, because in this video, we're going to share the 55 most valuable ungraded baseball cards from the 1970s and 80s that recently sold on eBay. These are cards that can go from your shoebox to sales with no grading needed. And you're definitely going to want to stay for the top 10 because each will have sold for more than $250 in ungraded condition. So stay tuned for the top 10. Also, when we hit a card that you have, give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which cards you have. Let's get into the cards worth $50 or more in ungraded condition. First up, card number 55 is the 1974 Topps Dave Parker rookie card. This is a pretty good looking card. It recently sold for $55 on eBay. Just keep in mind that ungraded cards are very condition sensitive, so take good pictures of your cards when you sell them. Number 54 is the 1971 Topps Steve Garvey rookie card. Recently sold for $50, and when you look at this one, these black borders are notorious for edging and chipping, and this one actually looks pretty good, which is why I can see it got so much money in raw ungraded condition. Next up is the 1987 Donruss Leaf cards. I love these cards, and this is Bo Jackson's rookie. This one recently sold for $58 in this raw ungraded condition. Next, number 52, we have the 1971 Ted Simmons rookie card. Recently sold for $63. And again, the black borders on this 1971 Topps card are notorious, and this one looks really good. They did a great job taking pictures and keeping this in good condition. Number 51 is the 1986 Topps traded Tiffany Will Clark. Now, I promise we won't have too many Tiffany cards in here, but if you have any kicking around, this one recently sold for $60 in this ungraded condition. Number 50 is the 1971 Topps Burt Blylevelin rookie card. Recently sold for $60. This one's awesome. Number 49 is the 1979 Hostess Ozzie Smith. Now I know I had a bunch of Hostess cards. I don't think I had any from the 1970s, but this one recently sold for $65 in ungraded condition. I wish I kept my Hostess cards. Next up, number 48 is the 1981 Topps traded Fernando Valenzuela rookie card, which recently sold for $60 in auction on eBay. Number 47 is the 1982 Topps Cal Ripken Jr. card, which recently sold for $60 on eBay. Next, continuing the 1971 trend, is the 1971 O-Pee-Chee rookie pitchers. Now, when I see Severinsen, Spinks, and Moore, I can't say that I'm very familiar with any of them, but this one in ungraded and really not that great condition sold for $70. If you look at the corners are rounded with creases. This is more in line with sort of the condition you see from these black borders 1971 cards. Number 45 is the 1989 Fleer Randy Johnson Marlboro scoreboard error. And so when they were taking this picture of Randy Johnson, there happened to be an ad on the scoreboard for Marlboro cigarettes. So this one sold for $75. Number 44 is the 1983 Topps Ryan Sandberg rookie card. This card is a great looking card. We just pulled this one in some recent packs that we opened. This one sold for $76 recently. Number 43 is the 1971 O-Pee-Chee rookie stars. This is another one where I don't know that I would have thought to look for this card, but in ungraded condition, this one sold for $75 recently. Next, number 42, this is an awesome card. It's the 1978 Topps rookie shortstops that has the rookie card of both Paul Molitor and Alan Trammell. Now, while I generally don't like cards with multiple players on them, this one is amazing with both of them on it, and it sold for $75 in ungraded condition. Number 41 is the 1977 Topps rookie infielders, and this is another one that I would not have had on my radar, as I'm not that familiar with any of the players, but it recently sold ungraded for $75. Number 40 is the 1988 Topps Tiffany Mark McGwire. Now, I don't really like the 88 Topps design. I had millions of these as a kid. This is really in the junk wax era. But if you happen to have this one in Tiffany, one recently sold ungraded for $70. Number 39 is the 1987 Topps Tiffany Barry Bonds, which recently sold for $80. Number 38, this is another like head scratcher for me. This is a card that's not on my radar. The 1988 Fleer Rick Rodriguez rookie card that sold for $80. I actually verified this sale and looked up past auction sales, and this is really the value that you can get for some of these good condition raw cards that are ungraded. Rick Rodriguez would not have been on my checklist, so check your cards. You never know. Number 37 is the 1975 O-Pee-Chee Gary Carter rookie card. Again, it's one of those multiple rookie cards. This one sold for $80 ungraded. Number 36, I love the look of this card. It's the 1978 Topps Eddie Murray rookie card. Recently sold for $80. Number 35, the 1975 Topps Keith Hernandez rookie card, also sold for $80. Number 34, maybe the most famous Donruss card of all time. I love this card. It's a 1984 Donruss Don Manley rookie card. I kind of like it the most of all of his rookie cards, and this ungraded card sold for $85. Next, number 33 is the 1978 Burger King Alan Trammell. And if you're familiar, Burger King had cards that looked like the same design as Topps. I believe there were 3 in a pack. And this one was a raw Burger King card that sold for $88. Number 32 is the 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken Error card. This is the FF Error, and if you know, you know. And this one sold for $90. Number 31 is the 1972 Topps Rookie Stars. This one sold for $90 in ungraded condition. Number 30 is the 1983 Topps Tony Gwynn card. I showed you guys the one that I have. I bought it for $20. It didn't grade very well. This one sold for $90. If I could have sold mine before I graded it for $90, I definitely would have, but I think my centering was pretty far off, and this card looks pretty great. Number 29 is the 1971 O-Pee-Chee Pirates rookie card, which also sold for $95. Now we're moving up. We're in the $100 cards for ungraded cards. Number 28 is the 1974 Topps Dave Parker card. This one sold for $100 in ungraded condition. Number 27 is the 1989 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. card. What the heck? Number 27, despite what it says, is the 1988 Fleer Tom Glavine rookie card, which recently sold for $100. I gotta go check my cards. This is not one that I would have pulled out. Number 26 is the 1971 Topps Thurman Munson. This is actually his second year card. His rookie card had multiple players on it. This one is an amazing picture with the action at home plate. Recently sold for $100. Number 25 is the 1989 Fleer Glossy Ken Griffey Jr. card, which ungraded sold for $100. Did you have one of these? The 1984 Fleer Roger Clemens update cards. This one is sold with the listing. They even said that one of the corners is damaged, and it's still sold for $100. Number 23 is the 1983 Topps Traded Darryl Strawberry rookie card, which sold for $102 ungraded. Number 22, I don't know why, I just love the look of this card, is the 1976 Topps Dennis Eckersley rookie card. This one in pretty good condition and good centering for the era, sold for $120. Number 21, I love this card, 1979 Topps Ozzie Smith. We recently pulled one of these from our packs that we did on our live stream. This ungraded card sold for $140. I think if I could have sold mine for that much, I would have. But it's coming back from the grader next week. Number 20, the 1989 Star Ken Griffey Jr. promo card. This ungraded card, which apparently is very rare, sold for $160 recently on eBay. Number 19, this is more the cards I was expecting to see, is the 1975 Topps George Brett rookie card. This card, you can see it's not even very well centered, but it does look pretty good condition. It sold for $163. Number 18 is the 1971 O-Pee-Chee Don Baylor Dusty Baker card. This one sold for $170, and if you look at the corners, this card is just pretty beat up, pretty rough condition, and still sold for quite a penny. Number 17 is the 1974 Topps Dave Winfield card, which sold for $180. That's a great looking card for 1974. My goodness. Number 16 is the 1972 Topps Carlton Fisk rookie card. I do love this one. I love the Red Sox rookie card. This one sold for $200, just under it. So now let's go into the $200 range. Number 15 is the 1983 Topps Miscut Error Tony Gwynn. I didn't think about this. We actually found a few that are miscut. None were this bad. But this card, kind of in a miscut error condition, sold for $204. And I would just love that what looks like a card that may not have any value, actually because of the miscut, became pretty valuable. Number 14 is the 1975 Topps Robin Yount rookie card, which sold for $225 ungraded. Number 13, I love this card, the 1982 Topps Traded Cal Ripken Jr. card. This is the time we get him on a card by himself. Ungraded, this sold for $245. Number 12 is the 1984 Topps Don Manley rookie card. This one sold for $250, and it's pretty famous. I like this one. I personally have a preference for the Donruss one. Next is a big update that this channel is now sponsored by you, our viewers. If you'd like to support our channel and help us keep making great content, you can click join below our videos and become an MVP and support us for just $5 a month. Plus you get some awesome members only perks. And thank you again to all the MVPs who have already joined. Now back to the fun stuff. Number 10, the 1971 O-Pee-Chee Don Baylor, which sold for $250 in ungraded condition, and you can see the corner wear and some of the chipping on the edges of the black borders there. This is the one we teased at the beginning, the 1984 Fleer Kirby Pocket. I had no idea this card would be worth $250 ungraded. I might have a couple of these. I need to go look and see what condition they're in. Number 8, 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. card. This is a great looking card. Recently sold for $281 on eBay, ungraded. Number 7 is the 1970 Topps Thurman Munson. This is his actual rookie card. As I mentioned, it's a multiplayer card. This one sold for $295 ungraded, and it's a great looking card. Coming into the big section here, cards worth $300 or more. Number 6 is the 1987 O-Pee-Chee Barry Bonds. So we saw the Topps one go by. This O-Pee-Chee one sold for $313 recently. Number 5 is the 84 Topps Tiffany Don Manley, which sold for $328 ungraded. Number 4 is an interesting one. This is the 1981 WTF Minor League Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. So this is when he was on the Rochester Red Wings, and this card ungraded sold for $350. Amazing. Number 3 is a 1973 Topps Mike Schmidt, and I have to say, while obviously the values for these cards depend on how good a condition the card is, but I saw tons of these raw cards being sold on eBay. So this one, it sold for $585. Number 2 is another 1978 Hostess. This is the Eddie Murray card. It sold for $600, ungraded and actually uncut. It just has all 3 cards combined together here, which is wild. And I wanted to show you in case you had any Hostess cards out there. It could be worth something. And number 1, the 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson. I have bought these ungraded for between $50 to $150, so it depends on the condition. I saw a bunch for about $250 to $350. This card, in very great condition and great centering, sold for $942 ungraded. In order to buy a card like this, you're going to want to make sure you really believe it's going to be a PSA 9 or have a chance at a PSA 10, which would be the holy grail, as PSA 10s for this card are worth $150,000. Thank you so much for watching. Watch one of these videos next because YouTube thinks you're going to love it.